Hi, Ed.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, mate. Good. I'm
Baik.
okay.
Oh, you know what? That's one of my questions. Like, I want to ask you if you can speak Indonesian.
Oh, hanya sedikit. Tidak lancar. Tidak
Okay.
lancar.
My name is Rachel, and I'm from Phoenix Radio Bali.
Hey, nice to meet you, Rachel. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, nice to meet you too. So, like, you choose the word hilang. I know that you are half Indonesian, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So why do you choose word hilang? I mean, like in here we like it translates into loss.
Yeah,
Like,
like
are you
anak
a
hilang.
lost child?
Yeah.
Like.
Anak hilang. Well, the thing is, so I came. Obviously, no one in the UK knows what the word hilang means. To them, it just sounds like a mysterious word. And so when I first started writing music, I wanted to make up a stage name just because I was so nervous about my friends hearing my voice that I wanted to put stuff online, but without my friends knowing it was me. It was like me singing. So I thought, well, I wanted to use an Indonesian word just to represent my sort of the fact that I'm a blasteran, and I thought, well, kind of missing child kind of represents the fact that I was trying to hide myself. So yeah, I guess it just kind of came together. Hilang child, like people in Indonesia kind of know what I'm trying to say, but in the UK, people just think it's a weird, mysterious word. They don't understand it. So,
You know what? Let me tell you one thing. Like when my producer came to me and said, "Rachel, you have an interview with Hilang Child," I thought like, "Oh, are you sure it's Indonesian, isn't it?" No, it's not Indonesian. Oh, really? And then I tried to find out everything about you, and there you are. You're so different. Okay, so you're not just using the word hilang because I saw in your single you use the word pesawat aeroplane.
yes.
Like,
Yes.
why do you want to put like Indonesian word in your songs?
So, well, actually, that song itself is about my dad leaving Indonesia. So, my dad is from Jakarta,
Oh.
and he's from Jakarta. He's got family in Jogja as well, and he
Okay.
moved to the UK in the 1970s. That song was about him moving to the UK, and when I
Wow.
was writing it, I imagined. The image I had in my head was kind of his journey on the aeroplane from Indonesia to the UK. So I thought, well, yeah, I guess it kind of represented that. Like pesawat was him leaving Indonesia on an aeroplane. Aeroplane is him landing in the UK in English on an aeroplane.
It's so cute. Okay, but you also had a gig in Indonesia before, like on 2018, as I remember.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. So how is it? Like you're touring in Indonesia as a musician right now. You came back to Indonesia.
Yeah, I mean that tour in 2018 was amazing. It was one of my favorite things from that whole first album campaign. Yeah, I played a couple of festivals in Jakarta, and some of my family came to the shows, which was really special because it was the first time my Indonesian family had seen me play. And then also played in Bali.
Oh, really?
Rumah Sanur.
Oh wow, it's so close.
Yeah. It was organised by a guy called Ryan from Music for Bride Today, who's like a music publication there. But yeah, so I played in Bali.
Wow.
Hopefully again sometime soon.
Yeah, of course. Then you have to visit us in here.
I would love to.
Phoenix.
I would
Okay.
love to.
And let's get into your music career right now. Like what the things that make you into a music? I mean, like I know every children has a dream, but like why do you choose to become a musician?
I think so until I was about 13, I wanted to be a football player.
Oh.
But then
That really Indonesian. I mean, like all Indonesian children really want to become a soccer player or football player.
Yeah, soccer player. Well, I basically that's what I wanted to do. And then when I was about 13 or 14, I went for a trial at a local club and I got rejected.
Oh.
So at that point, I was like, okay, maybe I can't be a football player. And at that point, I'd started playing the drums, and I was really into like punk rock music and stuff like that. And I guess that was the only other thing that I really, really enjoyed doing. So from that point, I was. I guess, it was the only thing I ever really thought of doing because I just never had a desire to do anything else. So yeah, that's how I started. And then I was a drummer for quite a few years. I worked as a session drummer, and then started writing music like while I was working as a drummer, just to kind of scratch that creative itch, I guess. And it's ended up being the main thing that I do now.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
And now you already have second album, Every
Yeah.
Mover. I mean, this one is really different from the first one, yes. And what is the biggest difference that you want to put between the first one and the second one?
Well, I wanted the second one to definitely sound a lot more kind of heavy and a lot more upbeat,
Okay.
and just have a bit of a bigger sound to it. But also, one of the big things was that the first album was very solo. It was very much me on my own, writing on my own, recording everything on my own. This time round, I wanted to make sure it was like a communal group experience. So I got a lot of friends in to sing with me. I got a lot of other musicians in. I wrote with other musicians. And it was, that was kind of the big difference for this one was for me is that it's like a bigger sound, a dirtier sound, but also it's not me on my own this time. It's like a group effort with a lot of friends.
Yeah, so it's different like experience, and also like I noticed like there's a lot of emotion in it, like with the second one.
Yeah, well, that's. I mean, I guess that's what I always try and put across is, a lot of the songs are about the emotional states that I was going through when I was writing. So it's I guess it's quite important to make sure that comes across in the music as well as the lyrics,
Yeah.
to properly represent what I was trying to achieve.
Well, actually, for me, that's amazing because like when you try to get into your listeners with the things that you already feel it, I think that's the good one.
Yeah, cool, nice.
Cool. And before Pesawat Aeroplane, you released King Quail, and the MV was so unique. And from the MV, I can feel like you want to show your feeling and emotions. Like I know there is a lyric say it like this: "We belong to no one. I don't understand what you have to fake. You're okay. Stay away. I'll stay away." Like, what's the biggest message that you want to send to all of your listeners?
So that song is about trying to be comfortable in yourself and not and not living in a way where you're just trying to impress other people.
Okay.
So basically, that's the message I wanted to put across there was just to like not worry about what other people think, just like be yourself. And the music video, I suppose, was very loosely a representation of like different stages of like feeling exposed and feeling vulnerable, and worrying what other people are going to think, and then feeling yourself and being able to just kind of come out of your shell and maybe go a bit crazy and not care that other people might judge you for it, So yeah, that's that. I guess that's the message. Don't worry about what other people think.
Wow, that's a good thing. I mean, like right now, I think a lot of young people really need that kind of thing. Well, it's someone to encourage them.
Yeah. I mean, that's social media has like it's great, but also it does make people really kind of self-conscious and really worry about how other people perceive them. So I think it's just very important now more than ever to remember like to just make sure that you're looking after your own happiness, right? But before you worry about what other people, if someone else thinks you're cool or thinks you're funny or thinks you're living your best life,
Wow, that's amazing. And about Pesawat Aeroplane, I mean, like this title of your single, it's always attract me. And I tried to find the MV, but I couldn't find it. Like, do you plan to release it?
There should be one there is one online. Maybe it's not available in Indonesia, but there is one that's been released. So I'll have to look into that and make sure it gets released.
Okay. I will try to find it again.
You should be able to find it, hopefully. If not, I'll send it to you.
Okay. Thank you very much. And also, I read a lot of comments in your YouTube channel. Like, there's a lot of people saying like, "Oh my God, this guy has the most romantic voice," and they really love your voice. Like, what do you want to say to these people?
I appreciate the love. It means a lot. It really means a lot that when you spend so much time like working on your craft, for people to connect with it, it's so it's very humbling. It makes me feel very grateful, and it reminds me why I do it. To bring other people joy.
Okay, so if our listeners really want to get to know more about you, like they really want to listen to your song, so which one of your song that you will recommend to them to listen to, like for the first time from this album?
For the first time, I would say maybe Anthropic.
Why?
Which because that song, I think that's my favorite song I've ever written.
Oh.
And it's just a feel good song, and I want people to feel good, basically, and I want people to be able to just like let go for a few minutes and feel the way that I feel when I hear a piece of music that really makes me feel great. So yeah, I'd tell people to listen to Anthropic. That's the
Okay. Well noted. I will try to listen to it.
Yeah.
So right now you already become a musician. Like, well, who is the one name that right now come up to your mind, the one that influenced you in your music, like in this life?
So, I think do you know what? I think maybe the musician that made me want to write music was Brian Wilson, he was the bass player in the Beach Boys. And he's just like, he wrote like most of the Beach Boys stuff. And then he's got like his own solo albums, and he uses the voice as an instrument. So there's so many layers of harmonies. And it's just it's just like when I hear his music, it hits a part of my soul in a certain. And it was definitely, I'd say that his music is what really made me want to write music. I don't think my music really sounds very much like anything he's done, but for me that was an influence.
Okay, so the last one, like if you had a chance of having a collaboration, one name that right now pop up in your mind, who is it? Who is she or who is he?
I would love. Do you know what? I would love to do something with Caroline Polachek, who's an American pop singer. And she was in a band called Chairlift. Yeah, I would love to do something with her. Don't know if it would ever happen, but she's cool.
Have you tried to contact her before?
No, I haven't. Maybe I should. Maybe I need to reach out. She's so cool. She's so cool. I love her.
Okay, then I'll wait for the next collaboration with her.
Yeah, same.
Okay, then the last one. Do you mind to give us a greetings?
Sorry?
Do you mind to give us a greetings? Like you can say, hi, this is Hilang Child, and you're listening to Phoenix Radio Bali.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, shall I start now?
Yes.
Hi, this is Hilang Child, and you're listening to Phoenix Radio in Bali.
Okay, thank you so much for having me. It's so nice to talk to you.
Thank you for having me. Terima kasih.
Ya, terima kasih.